going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be hopping on some NHL 21, and what I'm going to be doing is having a roster full of teenagers and seeing how many seasons it takes for that team to win the Stanley Cup. Now, some players, when we look at the roster here, are 20 years old. That's because when I went in to create the roster, it was a different time. They were 19, and then when you sim forward to the start of the season, they may have their birthday, so some of them will be 20 years old. But when I formed the team, they were all 19 or 18 years old. Before we hop into this though, if you guys are new to the channel, it means a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and with that said, let's get into this. So the team here we got is called the Burnaby Young Guns. Now I just picked Burnaby because why the heck not. We subbed out to the Detroit Red Wings because they just, no offense, sorry Detroit fans, but you guys are just the worst in the league, I think. So we decided to sub you out. We got some pretty decent chemistry. We'll see how this goes. First line, we got Caulfield, Cousins, and Turcotte. We do have a playmaker, power forward, sniper. Second line, we have two playmakers and a sniper, getting a +3. It used to say +5 when I first made this, but it changed, so that kind of blows. Like, it did say +5 when I first made this line, but we're looking at a +3 right now, which, I mean, it's not bad. We'll take that. I like Caulfield. I think Caulfield grows better than Raymond, so I got Caulfield playing on that first line. Raymond's also a lower overall, and he loves that second line, so we'll see how that progresses. We got Zegras, Kirby Dach, and Kako getting a +1 on that third line, very solid. And then we got Hoglander, Hughes, and Paul Colson getting a +1 on that bottom pair. Now, I do have Hoglander in. I'm a Canucks fan. I love Hoglander. We have Kaliev and Byfield scratch. They're both just like smaller overall. They got lower overall here. And I truthfully wanted a two-way forward on this this team. And you don't get a +1 having in either of those two in the bottom 6. So we're using Hoglander for chemistry. I also know he grows decent in this game. So defense is kind of tough. We got to mix guys. We don't get the best chemistry in the world, but we get a +3 on the top with Byram and Bernard Docker. I hope they grow all right. I know some of these defensemen don't grow the best, like Drysdale doesn't always grow the best. And if I switch him and Soderstrom, who I know grows well, we only get a +1. So it's like, it's tough. I don't really know what to do for chemistry here. We could play Byram, Bernard Docker on the bottom pair, have Sider, Soderstrom. I might just rock that. Drysdale, Sandin, and then Byram and Bernard Docker. It's honestly probably the only combination we can have, unless we move Bernard Docker up, but he might grow better than Drysdale. I think we're just going to give Drysdale the chance. And then in net, we got Spencer Knight and Caden Premu, who was 20 years old. We ran out of defense or goalies, so I picked him. He was 20, which is fine. And then we got Spencer Knight here, who's 19 years old, and I think he's gonna have to hold us in here in this first season. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sim through to about the midway mark. We'll see how the team's doing, then we'll sim through the rest of the season, see if we even make the playoffs. Who knows what the heck's gonna happen there, but we'll swim to February 1st. Here we go. So you guys, chemistry's got to be giving us some sort of boost here. I'm actually kind of surprised. We got a record of 21, 21, and 9. We're definitely not in a playoff spot. We have 51 points, and what do we got? The Leafs at 54, so we're actually kind of close. 51, the wild card spot there, yeah, 54. So we're decently close, actually, to a potential playoff spot. If the team has a hot second half, we get some good growth, and maybe they play better, we potentially could make the playoffs. So we got Tim Stützle here at 40 points leading our team. Jack Hughes, who I think is playing third line minutes with 39. Lafreniere 35. Dylan Cousins 25. Minus 16, so that's oof. Hoglander 25 points. Not bad. I mean, playing on that fourth line even. Cole Caulfield 24. Zegras, Turcotte, Dach, Kako. Raymond playing on the second line, only 20 points. That's kind of scary. This is definitely a hurting year. It's pretty much the year of growth, so I don't expect a whole lot. Goalie Spencer Knight, 9.14 and a 2.69 is actually not bad at all. He's grown to an 86 overall. Wow, okay, that is not bad at all. Oh, you guys, look at this. I switched Dylan Cousins and Stützle. We get a +5 on the second line, which is huge. And then we only get a +1 here. I wonder who I can switch to get a +3. Kirby Dach. So we play Kirby Dach on the first line, who I know grows a lot. Switch ball closing up there, and we just rock this third line. Hughes is playing super well. He's got to be on the power play. That's why he's getting so many points. But I think we might rock this instead. I like that +3 there and the +5. We got to have Hughes on the power play, right? Yeah, first line power play. That's why he's putting up so many points. Power play is looking pretty damn good. I would like Caulfield up here, to be honest. Maybe instead of Hughes, we'll swap Hughes down there. Put Podkolzin in on the power play, so we get a +1 there. But we're getting some growth. Like Caulfield's 87, Stutzel's 85, Lafreniere's 84. Honestly, that's about it for growth there. Sider's still an 80, Sandin 81. Byram's an 83 now, so he's growing a lot. Maybe we gotta switch him up because he's actually growing into being a hell of a player. So we'll switch him up on that top line there. Hopefully he continues to improve. Let's sim the rest of the season, see if this team even makes the playoffs. I don't know how things are going to go here. So you guys, the season's done. We finished with 36 wins, 33 losses, 13 overtime losses for 85 points. We were out of the playoffs by just about 10 points, so that hurts. Lafreniere ended up being our leading scorer, so Hughes dropped off a bit. Or Stutzel dropped off a little bit. We got Lafreniere, 65 points. Timmy Stutzel, 61. Jack Hughes, 56. Cousins, 50. Caulfield, 48. Kako, 38. Team actually not terrible. I do expect a lot of growth. Next year we'll come back and probably be a good team. Spencer Knight still stood on his head. .913, 2.68 goals against, 86 overall still. So he was unreal. So that's good to see. That's what we like to see here. But yeah, we did not make the playoffs, so we'll sim to the next season and see what the team's looking like. What's up, you guys? So we're starting the next season here. We got our lines back to the way they were. We got Lafreniere at 86, Cousins 83, Caulfield 87, Lucas Raymond only at an 81, Timmy Stutzel 87, Kirby Dach at 82. We got Podkolzin 81, Jack Hughes at 85. Then we got Zegras at 82, Capo, Kako, Turcotte, and Hoglander 81 and 82 overall. Defense didn't get that big of a jump. We got Bowen Byram 84, Sider 82, Bernard Docker 81, Sandin 82, Soderstrom and Drysdale 70 and 79 and 80, and then Spencer Knight is an 88 overall in net, so he grew a lot. Even Primo grew by 1 there, so that's incredible. So we'll give a little sim here and see how the team does. So guys, we've had to have had some crazy stat growth here, because we actually finished with a 47, 26, and 9 record for 103 points in our second year as a team. That puts us 3rd in the NHL, which is kind of crazy. Cole Caulfield was over a point per game. He lit it up on that first line. We got Caulfield at 86. Lafreniere as well at 81. Almost point per game. Stutzel 72. Raymond 71. So he should get a good jump this year. He's only 82 still. Cousins 67. Would like to see a bit more. Maybe he gets a good jump. Hughes, Dach. I would like to see more from Dach as well, but 48, not bad. 40 for Podkolzin, 39. So everyone doing their part, to be honest. Only a couple minuses. So that's probably our penalty kill. Let's see a net here. What do we got going here? Spencer Knight, 9.06, 2.79. Not as good as last year. He's still an 88 overall, though. And we made the playoffs. So life is looking good. Let's see how we do. I don't expect us to go deep this year into the playoffs, but the fact we made it is a good sign. It's progress from last year. And we're taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round. Started with a 4-3 win, followed by another 4-3 win, so we're up 2-0 in the series. Followed by a 3-1 win, up 3-0. Let's sweep the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nah, we lose 4-3. I jinxed it. Next game we lose 6-3. Oh no. Next game we win 3-1. Alright, and we're off to the next round. Here we go. Let's see how this Young Guns team do against the Toronto Maple Leafs. 2-1 loss off the bat. 6-2 win. That's a big win right there. 3-1 loss. We got to answer back. 8-2 win. We're demolishing them when we win. Next game, 4-3 overtime loss. Come on, answer back. 3-2 win. Game 7. All the marbles. 3-1 loss. Ouch. So the team made the playoffs. I'm happy with that. Progress. We got some players growing. I think this next year is the year that this team makes a good run. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, you guys, back for year 3. We got the lines assembled once again, looking stronger than ever. We got Lafreniere at 90, Dylan Cousins at 87, Cole Caulfield at 88, getting a +3. We got Lucas Raymond, who jumped to an 85 with Kirby Dach and Timmy Stutzel, who Kirby Dach has got 86, Stutzel's got 89. They're getting a +5. That line should light it up. Zegras, Hughes, and Podkolzin getting a +1. Jack Hughes has grown to an 87. He's looking very good. Our center depth's unreal. Then we got Hoglander, Turcotte, Capo, Kako on that bottom pair. Not getting a plus. That's okay. Defense, we got Byram and Sider getting a +3, Bernard Docker, Sandin getting a +1, Drysdale, Soderstrom just getting 0 on that bottom pair. Lines do not look that bad. Defense could be a little better, but that's okay. We got Spencer Knight at 88 still, and we brought Premu back, who was a free agent. We just signed him back, so we need a backup, and he's been pretty good. So let's sim this season, see how the team does. We should see some improvement from last year. We got to at the very least, make the playoffs. But let's sim the season. Let's see how the squad does. Alright, you guys, not as good of a season as last year. Kind of surprisingly, we finished with 46-32-4 record with 96 points. Barely making it into the playoffs there. Just the last wildcard team, or second to last wildcard team to make it in. So that's a little surprising. But we're in the playoffs, so anything can happen. Dylan Cousins, 91 points. Lafreniere, 87. Caulfield, 84. After that, it's a pretty significant drop. Kirby Doc, only with 56. We got Stutzel, 56. Raymond, 55. I would like better. I'm kind of surprised by that, to be honest. So this is our first line. That's our second line. I'm a little surprised. Jack Hughes, 41. Zegers, Paul Colson. That's our third line right there. And then Hoglander, Turcotte, and Kako with not the best showing there. Goalies, Spencer Knight, 0.913, 2.53, sorry, dyslexic as heck, 88 overall. He played pretty good, actually. So let's see who we're playing in the first round. It's looking like it might be the Tampa Bay Lightning we're playing, and it is. So I believe we played them last year. I already forget, but we started off with 2 wins. We're up 2-0 in the series. Game 3, we lose 5-1, so it's a 2-1 series. 3-1 series. And make it a 4-1 series. Nope, 3-2 series. There we go, 4-2 win. So we're off to the next round. And we're playing the Leafs again, who knocked us out last year. We lose first game 1 again. Oh no, we lose game 2. Oh no, game 3. Are we gonna get swept? Nope, we win. Reverse sweep. And there it goes. So we're out in the second round again to the Toronto Maple Leafs in our 3rd season. Let's see what Season 4 has in store for your Burnaby Young Guns. So you guys, we had some amazing growth. I actually don't know what happened. So we had Quinton Byfield playing in the minors. He grew to an 87. We weren't even playing him on our team. So he's hopping in. Look at this. Scratch players. Perfetti's an 83. Krebs is an 84. Turcotte got subbed out by Byfield. This line looks incredible. I believe we had Kirby Doc up here on our second line. He's been promoted. He's going down to that 4th line. We got Lafreniere, Cousins, Caulfield. That line hasn't changed. Raymond, Byfield, Stutzel. That line should go off. Paul Colson, Hughes, who's an 88. Kako, and then Doc, Zegras, Hoglander, who's also an 84. So that's pretty sweet. Defense, we got some minuses, but I'm going to keep it that way. We got Byram, Sider, 84, 86. Sandin, Soderstrom, who's still high top 4, both of them. So I'm hoping they can go off. And then Drysdale and Bernard Docker just playing like 81s. I'm thinking that'll be okay. And then we have Spencer Knight as an 88 overall. So the team is looking absolutely incredible. I think this team should go on a run. There's no reason. If this team does not make it far in the playoffs this year, I don't know if this team is going to win the Stanley Cup. Like, I don't think they get much better than what they're at right now. But we'll talk to you guys when we finish the season. So you guys, we started the year super duper bad, but we finished with a 45-29-8 record for 98 points. Still not that good, but I had to switch things up. We did have, as you guys saw at the beginning, Quinton Byfield up here, but he actually was not a +5. It was a trick +5. He was actually only a +3. When I went back into it, he was not. It was not a +5. So I put Kirby Doc back there. I think that helps him a lot. Makes Kirby Doc playing like a 90, which is just insanity. Our bottom line's insane. Honestly, the whole team is just stacked. I also got rid of the -1 that we had on the bottom pair D. So let's take a look at points actually before we hop into the playoffs here. We got 2 guys point per game. Lucas Raymond very close, playing on the second line actually. Very good year for him. Dylan Cousins 77, Stutzel 78. Big drop off. Kirby Doc 54. We just switched him up halfway through the season to that second line. Hughes 50, Paul Colson 46. So I mean, not bad. Pretty much what you'd expect to see. Spencer Knight, .899 and a 2.93. Definitely struggled this year. We might actually see a drop off from that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll stay the same. But that's definitely not as good as he was previous years. This year was just a rough year for the squad. We're playing the New York Rangers in the first round. And we start off with an L. And we follow it up with a win. 1-1 series. And 2-1 series. 2-2 series. No, 2-3 series. Must win. And we lose in the first round. Alright, you guys, so these are the lines we're rocking with. We switched up a little bit. We still got our first line intact with Lafreniere, Cousins, and Caulfield. The second line, we got Raymond, Stützle, and Byfield, who's an 89 overall, getting a +3. We got rid of the +5, but I still think this is the big upgrade. Kirby Dach is still 85 overall, and sure, we could get the +5 on that second line, but truthfully, I'd rather have higher overalls and get the +3. Polkolzin, Hughes, and Kako playing on that third line. Truthfully, an unreal third line. Hoglander, Dach, and Cole Perfetti, who jumped up out of nowhere and is now higher than Turcotte, is going to play on that bottom pair. And he's higher than Zegras as well. So defense, we're going to rock the -1 again. We're going to go Byram, Seider, Soderstrom, Sandin, Bernard Docker, Drysdale. It's just how it's got to be, unfortunately. Our defense, I think, is what's killing us. And Spencer Knight did drop to an 87 overall, but hopefully he plays all right. This is the last year, you guys. This is the make it or break it deal. Can this team win the Stanley Cup in 5 seasons? Let's find out. Let's get the simming going. Bam! In our last season, we have had our best season with a record of 54-21-7. I believe that's going to put us first in our division. It should. 115 points, first in our division and first in the league. So we like to see that. We're your freaking top of the league, boys. We got 390 plus guys. 98 points for Caulfield. Stützle 94 on the second line. Lafreniere 93. Dylan Cousins 85. Lucas Raymond 72. Byfield 65. Hughes 57. Hughes always produces pretty well on that third line. Polkolzin 39. Kako 38. Yeah, the rest is all right. Goalie Spencer Knight, .906, 2.79. Not bad. He's still 87 overall, so he hasn't jumped at all. Let's actually take a look, since it's our last year, what the whole league did this year. Take a little peek here. And McKinnon 108. So Cole Caulfield and Stützle both made the front page. It wasn't a very high scoring season by the looks of it. So to have 3 guys at 90 plus points is quite incredible, actually. I'm very happy with that. And we're playing the Ottawa Senators first round. So this has got to be it, boys. We got to go deep here. Start the series 1-0. 2-0. 2-1. That's okay. It's okay. 3-1. Come on. Win it here. Nope. 3-2. Come on, win it here. There we go. 7-1 win, boys. Off to the second round. Who are we facing? If it's the Leafs, it is the Leafs again. They knocked us out 2 playoffs ago. 2 seasons in a row. And we start down 0-2. 0-3. Oh my god. We win 1. We win 2. We win 3. We win 4. Oh, the reverse sweep. We are playing the Tampa Bay Lightnings in the conference finals. We start off with an L, though. And there goes our streak, boys. With a win, 1-1 series. 1-2 series. 1-3 series. We got to win 3 straight. And there it goes in the conference finals. No. How do we have a sweep like that? A reverse sweep. And then we lose it. This team was not cut out to win the Stanley Cup. We got too many superstars. Maybe it just wasn't built properly. Maybe I screwed this team up and didn't build it properly. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This video took forever. If you guys would like to see me do this again, maybe with a different combination of players, maybe a new coach, let me know. I plan on doing a lot of cool NHL 21 videos and NHL 22 videos when that game drops. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.